let's give it a whirl. Where are we going to be ending up today? What is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome back to episode number 11 of Win One Take One here with Charlton. And well, we've still got a sword in our hand, and we're ready to go to battle today. Today, we've got games against Everton at home. Everton, a team directly around us, a team I would love to finish above. And then after that, we have Newcastle United, a Newcastle United team who are currently fighting it out at the top of the Premier League table. And let me tell you now, it's an exciting race at the top that we can have a direct say in. Leeds, Arsenal, United and Newcastle all very much chasing down the title with 5 games left of the season. Expect some late twists and turns, and well, hopefully for us, we can have an improvement on last time. Last episode was a bit of a write-off. 2 defeats in a row. And worst of all, I've had to go grovelling back to Dean Kiley because, of course, we did lose Roberts, who had quickly become our first choice goalkeeper. Now, in terms of the Everton team that we're taking on today, their key man is Duncan Ferguson. I mean, he could be an absolute weapon from set pieces. I did also notice their hot prospect is Wayne Rooney, although quite what he would add to our first team, I'm not entirely sure. The 16-year-old, a good player, not the kind of player we're necessarily looking for here and now. If we look at their first team, it's not a team full of high-value players. So with that in mind, the wheel doesn't need to be crazily kind to us today. Just moderately kind, please, wheel. And, well, before we get into the match against this Everton team, we need to give the wheel a spin. How is it going to treat me today? Where are we going to end up? We are going to end up on £5 million. And, well, 5 million in this team gets us anyone other than Solomon Alembe. Solomon Alembe. This is not a name I'm kind of familiar with. He's a Cameroonian. He probably ended up having a really good career, and I just don't know anything about this era of football. I just feel like age 21. I probably would have heard about him at some point. But in terms of their team, they've got some good players that we will potentially have access to. If I wanted to add yet another centre mid, Thomas Gravesen could be the man. Elsewhere, Alan Thompson is available, a left kind of sided midfielder, although injury prone. Thomas Rosiński is also in the team. He is very, very quick. Did he really only have 1 goal in 27 for Canada? I remember Rosiński being a pretty good footballer back in the day. I mean, looking at his attributes here, he actually looks really good. He could be the man to go for. Maybe he could be the Jason Ewell replacement we've been looking for. But, well, we need to win this game first, don't we, before we can think about replacing Jason. So in terms of team news for today's game, the big headline really is Dean Kiley back in the team after, well, a few games out. The fans apparently love him. I certainly do not. He was atrocious for us last time he played for us. Hopefully, though, he's going to be a bit better today. Elsewhere, Konchesky starts at left wing back. That is because Powell is injured for today's game. Elsewhere, I've just remembered, Scotty Parker's back, everyone. So with that in mind, Stewart goes down to the bench, and we have I was about to say the Holy Trinity, but there's 4 of them. The Holy Quadity? That's not what it is. What is it? The English word for that. The Holy Quad. We've got Carrick at CDM. We've got McCann as a Mazzala. Alongside him, we've got Scotty Parker playing as the box-to-box midfielder. And up front, we've got Burley. I say up front, he's playing centre attack in mid. And, well, then we have Ewell and Ricketts in the final third. This is a really good team. I feel optimistic. We should be beating this team. Direct rivals to us. A win here, and we do go above them. We got nothing to lose here, lads. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. You know, I'm really glad they updated Team Talks in FM21. It's truly game-changing. Okay, let's get into this. They are playing a 4-4-1-1. Interestingly enough, Rosiński, the man who I said he could be pretty good, not even starting in this game. I feel like we need a friend for Ricketts, another goal scorer. I feel like that's what we've lacked. I was about to say that's what we've lacked in recent episodes. To be frank, we've been conceding far too many. We've actually been scoring a decent number of goals. I say all of this, we've not conceded any, and we've not scored any here. There's only 10 minutes left of the half, and finally we have a highlight. It's a goal kick from the back here for Everton. It is a rainy day here at the Valley. It's dreary, it's miserable, much like both team seasons. But, well, both teams are going to want to come away with the win, and while we may have a chance here, that was an ambitious ball by Young. It was intercepted, but McCann picks it up with Jason Ewell. Now with McCann, bringing it forward. He's dispossessed, but back to Ewell. Have another go, Jason. Where are you going? Please don't shoot at the end of this. I hate him. I hate him. So that Jason Yule shot, we'll call it a shot. That was the only highlight of the half. Yeah, that was... I'm going to tell the players I'm not happy. I mean, Burley's not happy that I'm not happy, but mate, that was absolute... You can be demotivated if you want. Stuart will come on off the bench if you don't buck your ideas up. Oh dear, this has been tragic so far. One shot on target, we're 50 minutes in. Right, there's 25 minutes left. Nothing has still happened, so I'm going to make further changes. Kishyshev, come in at right back. Elsewhere in the team, Burley's been poor today. I'm going to bring in Stuart. And I think we'll hold on to our last remaining change for now, as we have a set piece we need to do some defending with. Towel back post, Stubbs hits the woodwork in the 69th minute. Nice. Everton have a chance. Now they have another chance. This is not so nice. Oh my word, they've hit the woodwork again. Can we defend these set pieces? It was like we were seeing the same highlight twice. With 10 minutes left, there is a temptation to go more attacking, but I don't really want to lose anyone either. I've become quite attached to our team. Still plenty of time in it, though. We've probably been the better team despite having fewer highlights now, especially in the second half, as McCann threads through Stuart, on off the bench, falls to Ricketts. It had to be him. It had to be him. To be fair, great to see Stuart involved in the build-up play there. And with 8 minutes left, we take the lead here. In a game that has been devoid of any real quality, it's not been a good day at the office for either team. We've just had the less bad day. Ricketts tucks into the bottom corner, wheels away in celebration. I won't do any dancing today. I'll spare your eyes. But we take a deserved lead in this game. And well, there's another highlight. 3 minutes left. I mean... Kind of history dictates we will probably concede here, but we're on the attack. Stuart, on off the bench. Can he finish it? He can't, but Otto parries it wide, and then it's bailed out by the defender and lumped clear. But with 3 minutes left, I think that is going to be all said and done. A win here against Everton, not a classic. We'll take it. I mean, to be fair, there were quite a lot of shots in this game in the end. Just no real kind of cutting edge, no real clear-cut opportunities. Apparently no one gave us a chance. That was special. We get the win. We have a budget of 5 million. I can take anyone I want from this Everton side. I mean, they have players like Karagounis, but he just wouldn't even start for us normally. Same with Thompson, same with Gravenson. I mean, how good is David Weir? See, David Weir might start for us defensively. I've not really touched the defence since I came to the club, I realise. We've kind of just had Fish and Rufus be our back two with Young and then usually Powell at left back for the entire year. It's been the midfield and attack where I've kind of put most of the tender love and care. You know what? Jason Yule had another one of his chances today and it did annoy me. So with that in mind, I think I'm going to get in Rosiński. I think I'm going to do it. He's actually played quite well this year. They've just not given him very many opportunities. Also, I love the media description of PC Hitman. Right, Thomas Rosiński, welcome to Charlton. We'll get you a red kit. We'll get you out of the blue soon. He is going to be playing our very next game. It's going to be a scary front two for us. We've got pace, and hopefully we are, with the new addition, going to be able to give Newcastle a mighty good game. They are currently second. If they win their game in hand, they go back to the top. We can have a say in the title race. Let's get out there and try and cause an upset. I've got to be honest, I didn't realise quite how much this Newcastle United team was overperforming. Their kind of pre-season billing was 11th place. And well, they are very much within a shout of the title, although as you can see here, they are now behind Arsenal on goal difference, having played the same number of games. When I look across their team as well, there is a whole host of players who would probably improve the team quite significantly. Laurent Robert, 29 goals, 14 assists. That's not a bad little return for a player who apparently is naturally a left attacking mid. I imagine that with his set pieces, his free kick taking, his corners, they are massively inflating his numbers, but there is no denying he's a very, very good player, and whilst I have just drafted a striker, he is perhaps the man I would look at bringing in. Of course, when it comes to our team, it's a very, very familiar look. The only change actually that we need to make is we need to bring back in Powell. Whilst Konchesky didn't have a bad game last time out, Powell is just the better player. And of course, we've got Rosiński starting up top. And well, before we get into this game against a Newcastle team who are probably more desperate to win this than us, we've got to give the wheel a spin. So let's give it a spin. Let's give it a whirl. Where are we going to be ending up today? What kind of money am I going to have? I've landed on 0. Who is the least valuable player in this team? Warren Barton. I mean, I want to say it could have been worse. It could have been better. It could have been better, but it could have been worse. He can play a whole host of positions. I said I haven't drafted a centre-back or a kind of defender throughout this. We might be about to get one. He's got caps for England. He's already transfer listed. Let's go and rescue him from this castle. So I kind of already covered the team for today's game, but it's full strength Rosiński. Just give us a performance, mate. Give us a performance, we'll be fine. Defensively, we could maybe be a little bit better than we have been, but against this Newcastle team, I feel like we're going to have to ride our luck. We need Kylie to have a good game in goal. In truth, he wasn't really tested in the first match today, so maybe, just maybe today, he's going to show us what he's all about. I will say now, would have been quite nice to get Robert or Shearer or one of the other many Newcastle players who are probably a pretty big upgrade on our current squad, but well, the wheel's not been kind today. I feel like we've had 0 a few too many times on the wheel. I think the wheel might be rigged. That might sound like a conspiracy theory, but I think it's the truth. And well, you know how I said, Robert, he probably just scores all those set pieces. He's just scored inside 4 minutes, and it was a really good finish. I can see why he's the top goal scorer in the Premier League in this save game. They knock the ball around quite nicely here. In the end, it's Kieran Dyer through to Robert on his weaker right foot, if I'm not mistaken. Finds the top corner. That's not the start I needed nor wanted. Can we win the initial ball? We can. Powell with the header. Now with Solano, who dinks it over to Kieran Dyer, who is causing us all kinds of problems early on this near side. He's going into the box. It's a great block by Powell. And that's a goal kick. That didn't look like that. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. We're fine. Oh my word. What is that? I thought we were going to have a chance. They're on the break. It's Robert. There's 2 men in support. Can he hold up the ball long enough for them to get into play? He can. Kieran Dyer hits it. Hits the woodwork. Rufus, get it away. I mean, it's a good job teams don't get any points for hitting the woodwork. Otherwise, well, we'd be losing every game at the moment because we are giving up far too many opportunities. And whilst Kylie isn't making a whole lot of saves, the woodwork is coming to our rescue. We've got the short corner here. Carrick to McCann. Rosiński on his debut, it's blocked away. And well, that's his first meaningful chance. It wasn't a miss by him though. Let's give him credit. He's done better than Jason Ewell would have done in the same situation because he just wouldn't have hit the target. Oh, Ricketts takes it down, using his power, using his pace, using his finishing to hammer it home into the bottom corner. And maybe we were a little bit slow starting. Maybe we rode our luck in the first 10 minutes, but as of late, a few highlights going in our favour, and that was very Rickettsy. As far as a goal goes, uses his strength, uses his physicality, shrugs off the defender, charges down on goal, and then it's not a tame finish, it's not a particularly well-placed finish, but he hits it with power. Keeper can't get down to his left for it. And it's 1-1. And now we've got the better XG, so I can claim that we've got some kind of moral victory despite it being an all-even scoreline. Weird spot for a free kick here for Fish. Let's hope that we're not going to get caught out of position. McCann dinks it. Rosiński, I mean, it's not pretty, but can he finish it? Is he Jason Ewell in disguise? It's a very Ewell-like finish. And well, from a chance to go 2-1 up to now defending. And well, Kylie making a fine saving goal there. That was well plucked out the air by the goalkeeper. With 90 seconds left, I thought for a second we were going to have a 3-on-2 at the back. Newcastle not transitioning into defence. Rosiński, he might get another chance here. He misses the target again. How is this 1-1? We've had all the chances. We could be winning this game by 2. I think I'm happy with that performance. I'm going to tell the players I'm happy. We've outperformed what my expectations were. If we could avoid losing a player, that would be good. I do feel a bit bad that we're kind of ruining the fairy tale story. You know, Newcastle predicted to finish 11th, currently challenging for the title. If they drop points to us and as a result they don't win the league, we almost become the baddies. I don't know if I want to be the baddie. Anyway, Given lumps it forward. Shearer nods it on. This is a kick-off highlight that is running on and on and on. It's just going from defender to defender. It's like they're playing a game of Pong with each other. It's lumped forward again. This time, though, it is dealt with by Newcastle. Baggio gives it to Gary Speed on this near side. He plays it to Robert, who hits it, and oh my word. I mean, that's his 31st goal of the season. And with finishing like that, I can see why he's got so many. That was an absolutely insane finish that puts all of our finishing to shame, really. Baggio with it, lays it out to Gary Speed in the wide area. He plays it forward. Robert, first time, top bins, and I want to make Kylie a scapegoat. I want to blame him for the fact that's gone in, but let's be frank. You could have put like 2 goalies in. They're not stopping that. It's a perfect finish. I mean, despite being a goal down here, we're actually playing quite well, and I feel like we can still get into it. Rosicky, is this the moment? No. Given, I mean, that is unconventional goalkeeping, isn't it? But he has dealt with it. I feel like Rosicky has missed maybe 2 or 3 one-on-ones in this game. Robert would have scored them all. Imagine if I'd got Michael Owen all those episodes ago. Imagine how many goals we would have scored. There's 15 minutes left here, and whilst on the one hand, I want to go for it more, I want to play more attacking, there's kind of also part of me that feels like this wouldn't be a terrible result. And as a result, I'm like hesitant to go too crazy. All right, Gazza's in the team. I can't really play him as like a box-to-box midfielder or anything because he can't run. So we'll change some roles around. Elsewhere, Burley has not had a good game at centre attacking mid. You know what? John Salako. We've not had Salako back on the pitch in a little while. Bring him on. The hero. I mean, if they score right away, that is going to be a bit gutting, isn't it? Lee, Quinn, whips it in. Robert's there. He's offside. It would have been a hat-trick. I feel like I should shout more, but the game won't let me. I just want to get angry with them. I mean, this was offside, right? My first instinct was it was offside. I mean, I'm saying that like VAR is going to turn around and say, goal allowed. That doesn't happen in Football Manager. If it goes to VAR, it's just not going to be given. Look at that. Miles off. Country mile. Great decision, Lino. Okay, there's 8 minutes left plus extra time. We've got a long throw. Powell. How long can he get it? Not very is the answer. Shearer heads it away. Have another go, Powell. Marky Fish. McCann. Played forward. Salako. Ricketts. He tucks it into the bottom corner. Salako gets the assist. I'm a genius. Salako is a god. And Ricketts, he's just scoring goals for fun. We could still have a say in this title race. We could still upset everything and ruin the fairy tale. I thought for a second he might just be offside, but I think the left back in Quinn was playing him on. And with 8 minutes left, I want to go for the win. There's a highlight right away. I don't know what it is about this Charlton team, but in the last 10 minutes, the games just seem to explode with excitement. Like suddenly just everything bursts into life. Salako, Rosicky, he's battling away. Doesn't quite get the fortuitous bounce to see him break forward with the ball. It's cleared away to Young, who keeps it in for Nobby Solano, but that's not really what was needed. Shearer plays through Robert. Oh my word, what a save by Kylie. Robert probably should have shot there. He didn't, and we're going to get it away. The Kylie redemption arc, it's complete, everyone. He's insane. Oh my word. 5 minutes left. Corner whipped in. Fish gets it away. Could we catch them out? Salako, it's a 3-on-2. Newcastle look tired. They've committed men forward. It's Michael Carrick. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Can he finish it? He cannot. It's blocked away. And Kieran Dyer is going to get it into touch. That feels like it was the opportunity. I say that, but the highlight continues on. 4 minutes and counting. Is there more to this? Powell bringing it forward. Tries to pick out Salako and can't. Newcastle get it away from danger. 2 minutes left. I'll quite happily take a draw here. I think that's a pretty darn good performance. We're not going to lose anyone. We're not going to get anyone. A bit of a ding-dong battle in the end. Blows exchanged, but in the end, a winner could not be found. And I do wonder if with that we have just ruined Newcastle's hopes of the title. Elsewhere, we've avoided relegate. We've done it, everyone. We have avoided relegation. And when you look back at our form, since we joined the club against Everton, I believe that was our first game, we've done pretty well. You know, there's been some rough patches. There's been some good patches. Ultimately, however, we find ourselves in 15th. And with 12 points left on the table, whilst the Europa League dream, it's died. It's gone away. We could still find ourselves a little higher up the league. I would like to finish ahead of Everton, who we started, obviously, the season by playing. Elsewhere, you can see here at the bottom, it's very, very close between the bottom 4. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up today's episode from me. A bit of a mixed bag. Shame the wheel couldn't be a little bit kinder to us with the money it gave us against Newcastle. It would have given me more of a reason to go and attack at the end. So if you're disappointed I was happy with a draw, well, blame this guy. It's not on me. Anyway, next time out, we've got Fulham, we've got Blackburn. I hope to see you guys for those ones. If you've enjoyed today's video, do slap a like on it. If you've got any comments with regards to the series, leave them down below. 4 games left of the season, 2 episodes left of the season. I hope you're looking forward to them, and I'll see you guys for the next one. I'm out.